Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Gary, and in this video we are going to talk about CLOVER, ticker symbol CLOV. And in particular, we are going to talk about psychological game here. So yesterday, on Thursday, we were down by negative 3.01%, price at $12.56 at close, and post-market we went up to $12.76. So let's recap what we discussed in the previous video. Okay, there are two things that we discussed. The first one is the gap needs to be filled. So I mentioned that because of this gap upwards to $28, and right now the chart is just doing its thing, going back down to this particular void to fill it before we go back up again. So if you look at the entry level, I think this is a pretty good entry level. So the second thing that we talk about is $13 is the maximum pain. So market maker would definitely want to make the price go below $13. So that's what we discussed in the previous video. If you guys haven't watched it, do watch it, or previous videos, and you guys can keep track of how much Clover has grown over the past 1 week. So with that, these 2 points discussed, we logically speaking, we expect Clover to have a red day. We expect the to beat us a lot today. So why are there still people fear, panic, doubt? I mean, it is understandable. I'm not saying that your feeling is invalid. I'm saying that logically speaking, we keep to what we discussed, which is we expect it to go red, but we need to stay strong. I mean, if you want to sell, up to you. You want to buy, up to you, right? But based on the discussion we made, my personal opinion is that I'm just gonna diamond hand. So in this kind of trading, this kind of investment where we invest in meme stocks, momentum stocks, where a lot of fluctuations, a lot of risk, we need to be mentally and psychologically strong. And in order to do that, we need to do our research. We need to do our research, due diligence, and in particular, we need to take a look at the chart, the data, as well as the fundamental, which in my previous videos, I talk a lot on the chart, the data, and in my first video, I talk about fundamental. If you guys haven't watched, I implore you to just watch it. So this leads me to the next point, which is trading psychology. Okay, trading psychology is similar to any investment psychology, whatever. It's under the same umbrella. So apart from the chart, the technical, the hard stuff, we need to be stronger in terms of our psychology, our trading psychology. So I like to link this to Game of Thrones. I believe all of us watch Game of Thrones. If you haven't, I do implore you to. Just not season 8. Okay, so in particular, this particular act where the person over here, his name is Theon Greyjoy, and the person on the right is Ramsay Bolton. So let's name them A and B. A is the guy that being bullied or tortured. B is this guy. He is basically the bully, right? The torturer. So Bolton. So what happened was his family captured A. Alright, B's family captured A. B is the son of the boss, essentially. So B pretended to help A, to make A have some hope, just for B to bring A back into the castle. So a bit confusing. So this is what happened, right? This is a scene. So basically, this A got tortured. B pretended to help, to come in. Hey, my lord, come and I'm gonna rescue you. And he did. He bring him out of this particular castle, trying to help him, but just to bring him back to the place that he got tortured, and then eventually cut his PP off. Okay, so how is that link? Just take a look at yesterday. We started off green. We went up to $13.60. I was like, oh my god, we broke the resistance line. And then a lot of people were shouting, oh, we're gonna go $15, buy now. But what happened after? Price dropped. Is it because of Clover is bad? Is it because the management sell, CEO sell? No. Basically, they are playing psychological game with us. They give us some tendies, all right? Give us hope, give us dreams, and later on, crash it. It hurts more, definitely. If it started off with red, we are, whatever, I'm just gonna sleep. But if it started off green and all of us hope, euphoria start to come back, 100% today and stuff like that, just for it to drop and drop and drop to -3. And because of that, a lot of people start to fear, start to doubt. Oh my God, you guys are selling, you guys are not diamond handing. Then within the community, we start to quarrel, we start to blame each other. That's what they want. That's not what we should do. Okay, because we know the game that they're playing. I mean, it's not wrong. All right. I mean, oh no, I'll be charging after this. But I mean, it's not wrong. They do what they need to do. But for us, we need to stick together. Okay, we know that's what they play with us. We need to stay strong, psychologically, mentally strong. So that's what I'm trying to say. Stay strong and stay on course. I mean, of course, after you do your own due diligence, research the chart, the data, the fundamental, you know that the short squeeze is coming, then you diamond hand or whatever you want to do, up to you. But for me, because in my previous videos we discussed about all those stuff that we discussed, I'm very bullish. I'm gonna hold. The second thing I'm gonna talk about, I mean, on the side is no deadline. We shouldn't give each other deadline. I mean, you know, June 19th will be a great day. I hope it is. I hope today, June 19th on Friday, is a fantastic day because we have had so many red days. But if it is a red day, okay, right? Because I know, after looking at the chart, the data, and the fundamentals, it will happen. You get what I mean? That's how strong, how convinced I am. So we shouldn't give each other deadline, because if the deadline fails, we'll be, you know, disappointed unnecessarily, and we look like clown. I mean, no offense, it's just a term. So I was in, okay, just want to share, I was in AMC when it dropped from 15 to 10 to 10 to 8, 8, 7, 7, 5. There were a lot of deadlines along the way. February 19, I just now name, March 1st, March 10. A lot of deadlines, and every time we hit the deadlines, the price drop, and people start to, you know, oh, this is a pump and dump, this is BS, this is nonsense, and voila, right now we're at $60. So I mean, I'm not saying that AMC Clover is the same thing, all right? Both companies does different thing, and both have different problems, different short squeeze potential and stuff like that. I'm not going to dive into it, but my point is, if you are convinced, stick to the course. And if, I mean, we can give ourselves some, okay, you know, we expect next week to be good, but if you don't, so be it. Stick to the plan. So in order to be psychologically and mentally strong, we need to research the chart, the data, and fundamental, of course, and our psychology strength. And in terms of the chart, data, and fundamental, I'm just gonna summarize it. In terms of the chart, it has filled the $12 price gap. Okay, we gap up from $12. It has filled it. So if you want an entry level, I think this is a pretty good time to enter. It is heavily shorted based on the data that we discussed. And in terms of fundamental, revenue increased while expenses decreased year over year. The company has no debt. Company has no debt. And the company is a disruptive company, a tech company that, you know, has huge potential. If not, the CEO, the management would have sold at $28, right? If not, they would have sold for $28, make huge cash. But they didn't, because they know that this has strong fundamental. So therefore, with that, I'm going to end off with, I'm not sure about you guys. I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. This is not financial advice, but to me, I'm going to diamond hand. All right? I'm going to diamond hand. I'm going to see where this leads me. I diamond handed AMC when it was 15. It went up to 7. It went up to 5. It went up to 20, 25, and now 50 and 60. Diamond handed. So, yeah. Alright guys, that's it from me. I hope you guys like the video. If you guys do smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Do subscribe, because I'm trying to grow my channel. If not, if you have anything to comment, to share, if any feedback, because I know that sometimes I might not be 100% correct. I'm wrong most of the time. Do leave it down in the comment section. Do leave the feedback. What are your thoughts on Clover? Will there be a short squeeze coming soon? So that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.